Well, hello. It is Sunday, a little bit later in the day. But as you can see, if I can get away from the glare, which is impossible, Lily wants out and has for a while. But I wanted to bring you in on my weekends and how and what that is for me, because it's really only on the weekends that I actually get to. I'll swing over to Jack because you might be able to see him a bit better. He's laying up there in his hammock on his log, Mr. Chill Man that he is. But I only get weekends where I can really, in a way, pick up my camera and get some videos going. So I have no topic today with this video. I'm just going to wing it, whatever is, but of course I'm going to get Lily out because that's what she wants me to do, and I better go out as soon. Been waiting for a little while, but the boys are away, which is a really great time for me to get some videos done as well. But it's also the time where I go and get the shopping and the bits and pieces that I'm going to need over the week, because I don't and can't get shopping done during that time. So very limited time on things. And you wonder, how do you make all the time for your snakes? It's not about actually making time for my snakes. I don't have an option but to make time for my snakes. I mean, honestly. Hello, darling. How's my girl? Hey, how is my girl? Oh, she's coming up to say hello. I can give you a kiss too, darling. So, how do I get to spend time? Point is, how do I not spend time with them? They won't let me not spend time with them. And there are times, of course, where I do find it a little bit difficult to find the time with them because I am so busy. And you see my videos and you hear what I say, which is to spend as much time with them as you possibly can. And that's what I do. I do spend as much time with them as I possibly can. And that isn't always the amount of time I would like. And I'm pretty sure that if you ask my Lil, it wouldn't be exactly her idea of the amount of time that she wants. But when my guys do come out, it's not a 5-minute stint. It's for quite some time. So in that aspect, they get really good quality time when they do come out. It's not 5 minutes. It's not 10 minutes. It can be all day. And if Lily decides to come out later on in the night, then Lily comes and goes on the jungle gym that I have, and she cruises on there while I have a shower. So she is out, and she has an extensive amount of time out. She'll be out with me until I go to bed. So that's how I find the time. And it is difficult, and I understand it's difficult for a lot of people. I'm just going to grab her, and it's very dark, sorry, but I'm actually blocking the light. I'll kind of head her up a bit. See if she wants to go up top. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I do try and find every opportunity that I have. What am I doing when I'm in the shower? I'm having a shower. That's time for Lily just to be out and be somewhere different. That's basically what it is. Is it about her exploring and having exercise? In that case, no. It's just her being and doing something different than being in her enclosure. That's all that it is. And I'm sure that's what they appreciate as well. It's not the fact that they can get out and go here and go there and do this and do that. It's about the fact that they're just somewhere different. Instead of this all of the time. That's all that it is, guys. So think about it in that aspect as well. Not just that you're bonding with them and having time with them. They're getting to do something different. And believe me, snakes like different. Do you, Lily? Do you like things to be different, sweetie? Got that camera in my face? That's not different. That's what you do all the time, Mum. Is you've got that camera in my face. She must be so used to it, guys. Like it's a permanent fixture in my hand a lot of the time because, like I said, when I've got the opportunity, I've got them out, I grab my camera and I do a video. Otherwise, I don't think I'd ever be able to pick up a video these days, or pick up a camera these days and get any video done. You know, Lily's not overly keen on this enclosure yet. She's getting there. I'm tweaking it, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I guess that's another subject which I'm going to talk about tomorrow on my live stream, which won't be tomorrow on my live stream when you see this video. So why do I say those things? Because I don't think ahead of myself. But one of my live streams that I've already done talks about that subject, about change for snakes. They do like change. They do like to come out of their enclosure and explore different environments. But their home, it's okay to do little different things in there. But the enclosure itself stays the same, really. You might just move one thing from one end over to the other end, or move their water bowl to a little different spot or whatever. But when you go and you change their home to the degree that I've gone and changed Lily's, well, it can really, really upset them. And I have. I know I have really upset Lily. There's everything in my head that says, put it back in her old enclosure. Just put her back in her old one. She was happy in her old one. But I know with time, she'll be okay in this one as well. I'm going to give it a little bit longer with changing things a little bit and see how it goes. If she doesn't, and she doesn't start eating, then I'll probably give in and put it back in her other enclosure. I'm okay to do that for her. I mean, Tess is going to love this enclosure, not yet, but she will. So Jessie has settled in beautifully. Actually, let's go have a look at my beautiful boy over here. He has settled in amazingly in this enclosure. And really, in some degree, that setup is no majorly different to Lily's. Certainly different to what Jessie was in before. I mean, Jessie came from Tess's little one, and he's gone into this big, and I call him my not so confident snake. Well, believe me, he is, just in a different way. Are you not? He's got a big fat full belly. He had a medium rat yesterday and he's knocking them down quick smart. No hesitation. He's had a shed in this enclosure. Been perfectly fine. He goes, well, because he's under the heat, because a part of him is still digesting. He crashes over here to cool off. He crashes down there and cools off. A few times I've seen him down in the hide down here in the bottom. Not often, but when he was in shed, he was down there. So he has just loved this enclosure. He really, really has. And that's great. It's, thank goodness, actually, more than great. Lily, you know, what is the words I can use for my Lily? She is spoiled, she knows what she wants, and she wants it. That's it. And as much as she's cruisy, easygoing with me, as in me, hanging with me, doing things with me, going there, going here, she could care less. But when it comes to a home, she's fussy. Even this room, because it's different now, she's still not happy with this room even. She'll get there. It just is taking her longer than I expected it to actually take Lily. So I'm going to open Jack's door because he was there mooching. I need to fill up his water bowl, freshen his water, straighten up his substrate a little bit for him as well. But it's his turn to come on out and have some fun too. Isn't it, darling? You want to come out and say hello? Hey? This is what I mean, guys. Open the door. If you're just sitting around, cruising, chilling, nothing much is happening, open your door and invite your snake to come on out with you. They will. I know Jack was laying up there just hanging out for me to open that door for him. And I knew immediately that head would be popping out. Now Jack has adapted to his enclosure like, oh yeah man, this is great mum. I'm happy with this space. He still loves his hammy and spends a lot of time. He still goes into his hide. He still goes down to his warm hide. Not much at the moment, and I'll say that because nothing to do with he doesn't like it. It's pretty warm. Our temps are pretty warm around here at the moment, so even though this side is, I don't even know what the temp is. See, this side is 28 at this particular point, and up there it's really only a degree and a bit higher. So there's not a great deal of variation. So he doesn't need to be at the warm end warming up at all. If anything, coming out here is probably cooler. So I may be even looking at cooling or turning the temps down a little bit for my guys at the moment because the outside temps are so warm. And I got asked, you know, do I turn my heating off over summer? I don't turn it off. I may lower it. You know, we have 35 degree days, Celsius that is. Sorry guys, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but yeah, I don't turn it off. I mean, if we were having a, think about it in the way that I have air conditioning going. But if you don't, and you should, if you've got 40 degrees Celsius, and we've had those days, you need to have your heating off in your snake enclosure, and you need to have your air conditioning going. That it is just too hot, and snakes will die more from overheating than they will from getting too cold. So be more concerned about heat than you would ever be about the cold. So, as I said, I didn't really have any particular topic in mind. I'll go up here to Lil because she's exploring over here. So she's made her way sort of from over there to here. Hello, sweetie. Hello, darling. Where are you going? You gonna come and see me and Jack? Because Jack's down here too. Your friend. So, this is what I do on a weekend. I get as much time in with my snakes while it's peace and quiet here. I also try to get as much done around the house as I can when there's peace and quiet. I try to pick up the camera and get some videos done while there is peace and quiet. And this afternoon I've got like a 2-hour round trip to go and collect the boys. So I've got to psych myself into that too, guys. So it's always busy. And Lily is going to go and check out Jack's enclosure. Maybe I just should swap her over to Jack's and let Jack go and live in hers. I wonder about that as well. You know, jungle, stop it, Gay, stop it. They say jungles like to climb, and they do. And Lily has always liked to climb. I just don't think she's so sure about all this openness. And as much as she likes to climb, I think she's happy with a floor level being here and that being her climb. To here. Well, that's not showing you very much, is it? But floor level, her height, and then her roof. I think Lily's happy with that. I think Jack would probably manage much better in this bigger enclosure, and he is not my climber, but I've seen him in here loving it, going all over the place. So no wonder snakes are so darn confusing, because they're contrary, or they're fussy, or you spoil them. All those things that we do. Well, I do. You may not do, but I know I do. Don't go inside that speaker, dude. Lily's not in there, I promise. I'll just bring him on out. And Lily's visiting you. Well, she's in yours. Now she's sneaking into his hide. There she goes. I don't know if she'll stay in his hide, but she'll check it all out. Dude, you're missing out. Lily's in your room. Jack is just... Yeah. What does my friend call him? He's a bit of a rock star in his prance. If a snake prances, I'm just saying that's kind of what Jack does. He prances around like he's the man, that's for sure. Lily turns her nose up like a snooty nosed female that she can be. But Jack, no, nothing phases him. So before I end up with a half-hour video, which is so easy for me to do, guys, Hope you've stayed tuned in right through here, or to here, this part of the video. But guys, if you like my videos, anything that you would like me to do in particular, would you like to hear more about myself and my life just in general? Things and experiences even along the way that isn't necessarily about snakes, just life in general, which has brought me here today. This is why I'm here today, because of all those life experiences. Ask away, leave a comment. If you enjoy my videos, press the like. Press that like button. No, I'm a shocker myself. Here I am asking others to press that like button and I forget. I completely forget. It's not about I didn't like that video. I just forget to do it. And I want to add, just in case anybody saw the message from September Girl 70 who lost her hypermelanistic boa, Shaylin, couldn't find her anywhere. Well, she found her. I got the message from her today to say you would not believe it, but she found her. And she was actually inside a printer. So I've been asked to actually do a video about this subject. Where do you begin and what do you do if a snake gets out? And we're talking a little snake too. Not a big snake like this guy. I'd hear him knocking things over left, right and centre. But I will get that video done. I think I've mentioned it in a video that I've already done this weekend. But a subject I will do. Maybe I'll do that on the Monday. Don't know. I never know. It's day by day by day. And that's the way I like it to be. So guys, take care of yourself, your family, and your snakes. Lily, you having a drink? Hey, you thirsty? No. Alright guys, 2 wandering snakes. And Jack, do you want to say goodbye today to everybody with that beautiful face of yours? Okay guys, ciao.